Hi. So I wanted to head off. Anyways, sorry, I'm wearing this big sweater. It's freezing, turning into winter slowly but surely. Having some warm tea, warm sweater. Anyways, my weekly week. How is my week? So it was Thanksgiving for us here last weekend. So it was a shortened week. So I had 3 days that I commuted from work home and on campus a bit, and so that's a total of probably 40 kilometers that I cycled with my little muffin on the back, and I didn't do any extra running because I had just an intense week, a lot of working lunches, and a good friend of mine passed, and that just sort of, I don't know. I don't need to get too much into it, but it was interesting because one thing I can say is like my lap band is like a mood ring. So I know how I'm feeling, and it totally affects how much I can eat. And if I'm really stressed, like the minute I'm stressed, boom, there comes some restrictions. So I've had a lot of restrictions, some of which I wasn't quite prepared for, which resulted in some inability to uh, make things go down, which is always really uncomfortable. Yeah, so, but anyways, I'm still cycling and stuff. My weight hasn't moved, but that's expected because last week, or yeah, was it last week? I kind of went down, within a week's time, 5 pounds. That was crazy. I was kind of a stay still for a couple of weeks, and then boom, down 5 pounds. And so this week, stay still, that's great, that's fine. Just needing to adjust. What's really interesting is to be just really honest, I am sometimes not comfortable with, or I'm fine with it going slow because I have a lot of nervousness around losing weight. Does that make any sense? That I would eventually just figure out that I'm afraid to lose weight. I am afraid of losing weight. That doesn't make any, well, maybe it makes some sense somewhere, but yeah, I get nervous. I lost 5 pounds. I was like, yay! My body feels different. Uh-oh. And I get worried. Oh. But anyways, not so much that I'm gonna sabotage, but it's good for me to just be aware and honest about that. Like, oh, sometimes I'm laying there and I feel different. I can tell if I'm gonna feel something different on the scale. My clothes are totally fitting me differently. I'm moving around with way more ease. It's funny. 20 pounds, you will feel the difference in how you can move about. So since July, what was it, like late July, I was 244, and now I'm like 215. So that's like 30 pounds. Oh no, yeah, that's almost 30 pounds since late July. Or, no, beginning of July, I would say. Um, that's a lot. And I feel way different, and I'm looking forward to continuing feeling way better and way different. Um, yeah, so I'm just going on with my workouts, trying to, it's funny because sometimes I'm commuting back with my daughter and I'm going up this hill and it's killer. And sometimes I'm so tired, I've only gotten a quarter of the way home, and I'm like, oh, I could put my, like, buses have bike racks here. You just pop the good old bike on the bus, but I won't do it because I know that if I do it once, I'll figure out how easy it is just to do half the bike ride, and then that's all I'll do. So I'm not ever letting myself even do that, not once. That's my policy. And then I feel so good, and I get home, and it's fun, and I get up the one crazy hill, and it's okay. So anyways, yeah, so a lot of great victories are that I feel really good. I'm able to do way more exercise than I was. And, you know, it's crazy. I don't remember who it was. I watched so many videos, and I comment on so many videos. Sometimes YouTube's like, we need to check that you're a human. Because I'm like, I'm just really getting a lot of support and stuff from this experience. Anyways, I forgot what I was going to say. But, yeah, I lost my train of thought. But anyways, I've been working out and just doing so much better. Oh, yeah, now I remember. So somebody just recently uploaded a video. I think it's new toy for Katie, who was like, who's this person? You know, you just are like a minute to figure out who is this person. Because I can't believe that I went from not long ago, like literally, let's go 6 months back. You know, you just put it in your mind that you're going to change the way that you do things. And 6 months ago, I would not have. I was like taking the bus 10 blocks if it was raining a little bit. And now it's amazing because I running, commuting on my bike, getting it extra early to do so, making sure that I'm running on the weekends, getting up early on a Saturday at 7 a.m. on a Saturday to go for a run before my family wakes up. And this to me is just like not somebody that I thought I would be. Here I am doing it, and it's like I'm just dedicated. You know, it's amazing and cool. It's neat. And on one of my response, I just made a response video to Black Candy, Diana's video about her running, which is great. And I just applaud everyone because exercise is, I would say, the one thing that when I was on my 2-year hiatus of like, whatever, I've got a lap band, but whatever, the reality wasn't really, I didn't really change my eating habits that much. I was cautious, but I didn't really change them that much. Well, I didn't exercise is what happened. I did not exercise. And let me tell you, if you don't exercise, like, you have to exercise. You have to, and that's part of the package of your agreement with getting a lap band. You can't get a lap band and do nothing and it works. Maybe for some person it might work that way, but if you've been heavy for a long time, it's probably you'll need to do this. That's for sure. Plus, even if you don't enjoy it to begin with, you'll enjoy it. I mean, I'm just so happy that I do it. I feel great. I have to say, I feel great. I can handle way more stress because stress doesn't go away. And, you know, you're not going to be eating chocolates and, like, sitting around moping around to deal with stress. So now it's like, okay, I'm feeling stressed, I'm going to go for a run. I'm feeling stressed, you know, this is going to be my outlet. So, yeah, I feel like a different person. Even in the last month where, you know, since September, the September kind of challenge, I was just getting momentum. I just reached for the first time good adjustments in August 2011. And it's just been like gaining momentum ever since then. Craziness. So I'm really excited. My goal is to get that last 15 pounds off before, you know, I'm going to say before the new year, but at the same time, my body's doing what I want it to do. So whatever. It'll come off. And if it's not before the new year, it will be shortly after. So it's coming off. And that's craziness because I was the person that's like, well, I'm the person that the lap band didn't work for. I'm not one, like whatever percentage of people that can't adjust or whatever. And no, the reality is I didn't have proper restriction, and it wasn't interested in pursuing health care from my doctor. So there's two other things going on that I let take precedence in my life, and so that's my own fault. And I learned so much from that. Unfortunately, it took 2 years, and it's something I learned. It's like, oh, next time you have to be ready to be your own advocate, especially with a lap band, especially if it's not adjusted properly, especially if you're not getting proper aftercare. Find out. Go somewhere else. Fire your surgeon. Fire them. They're not doing their job. It's not working. Find someone else. That's what I did, and the person that I found, I mean, he's brilliant. Brilliant! And I've got an appointment to see him not next week, but the week after. And the last time he saw me, I've lost 20 pounds since he saw me in the middle of August. So I'm sure he'll be positive and excited about how things are working for me. And he just spends a lot of time giving me wonderful advice about breaking the sweets and ensuring that I'm drinking enough fluids and taking my vitamins. Yeah, so very exciting. Thanks for watching. Anyway, so no change on the numbers, but whatever. Clothes are feeling different. I feel really great. And, I luckily work in a really healthy working environment, commuting. It's all good. So bless your heart. And I'll see you soon. Good luck with everything.